Let's tell you that local government election is holding in Ogun State today, and residents have complained about late distribution of electoral materials to most of the polling units across the state. TVC News senior reporter Kazim Olowe monitored the exercise in Abeokuta.
That was how electoral materials are being moved from the Ogun State Independent Electoral Commission's headquarters in Abeokuta. As at 7:30 a.m., the distribution continues despite that the exercise is expected to commence at 8 a.m. Some of the party agents available at that time say they were busy and could not speak to journalists about the situation, but the agent of the People's Democratic Party expressed concerns over issues of research sheets.
In the distribution of sensitive materials, I discovered especially the from EC 8A and other ones that we used to record results. So these result sheets were actually given in 2 copies, which make me to be doubting that this election might not be credible because they might have another plan.
Attempts to get reaction from the electoral body proves abortive as no official was available to speak on the matter. Moving around major areas in Abeokuta South, Abeokuta North, Obafemi Owode and Ewekoro local government areas, polling officers and electoral materials were not seen as at 9 a.m., but the security men were available.
No, nobody come and tell us anything, and then the way I'm looking at things here, I'm afraid that if anything will happen here today, because there's no sign. This is after 9. This is 17 minutes after 9, and there's no sign at all of anything.
I'm presently within Obafemi Owode local government, and this is Obafemi Owode local government primary school. Within this place, there is supposed to be about 4 polling units, and but we do not have electoral officers or the materials as at this moment. Of course, security personnel were on ground, and they were even available on the streets to ensure peace and tranquility, to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order. However, talking about the exercise, we have been to Abeokuta South this morning, some parts of Abeokuta North, Obafemi Owode where I am, and even Ewekoro. The exercise is yet to start.
The Ogun State Independent Electoral Commission chairman, during a press conference ahead of the exercise, had assured residents of the state that the exercise will be seamless and that the body will be fair and transparent in the discharge of its duties. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Abeokuta.
And senior reporter Kazim Olowe is standing by live for us to bring us updates regarding the scheduled local government polls in Ogun State. Hello, Kazim, how are things looking up now? You spoke earlier, and we've seen your report about the late arrival or the absence of election officials. What are you seeing now?
Thank you very much. Currently now, the situation has changed. As I speak now, I'm within Abeokuta North local government, and the exercise has actually commenced. Although the exercise did not commence until around 11 a.m., but it has picked up, and people are actually participating in the exercise. Talking about security arrangements is a bit on very, very improved from what we've used to have in the past, because we had security men were seen at the polling unit, and of course along the major streets in the state's capital. In areas that we have monitored, they've been there to ensure that everything is going on without any form of disturbance. However, in some other areas, especially from other camps, talking about political parties that are not ruling in Ogun State, the party that is ruling in Ogun State, it is in their mindset. Opposition will believe that the ruling party will have a way of manipulating the exercise. So they've been complaining, agitating that the late distribution of materials, they say, is a strategy of trying to make them not to win the election. However, the exercise has started, and nobody is being disenfranchised. We've been seeing people going about trying to cast their ballot, and of course, the governor of the state has also cast his ballot at Ikene Remo, where he actually voted around 11:18 a.m. This morning at Ikene. And looking at Ogun West and Ogun East, as I speak now, I'm within Ogun Central, but in Ogun West and Ogun East, the exercise has also started, although not in all the places. But the complaint of the people is that the exercise ought to have started as scheduled by 8 a.m., but not until 11 a.m. Most of these places, they were actually agitating, complaining, waiting for arrival of electoral officials and, of course, the material. The electoral umpire has not actually responded, probably due to the busy nature of the work, but we are still going to get across to the Ogun State Independent Electoral Commission to react to why do we have delay earlier in the day. But as it is now, the exercise is ongoing in Ogun State, and of course, we are going to bring you up to speed as events unfold.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Kazim Olowe, for the updates. We'll reach back